Ready to go here. And there we are.
Race number 2 here of the one night only tournament. Whoever has the worst time will be eliminated. Here we go at Arena 1. Everybody has the Razor Shield to start things off. You're looking for a time of under 40 seconds optimally. So we'll see how these runners fare.
Just trying to clear all these foot soldiers as quickly as possible. Not a whole lot of weaponry here. And a nice clear there by Jackamus using that one edge of the Razor Shield. And it looks like he and Telio are going to collect power-ups first, but not too far behind is CHX and Space Colonizer.
Jackamus 38 seconds into the door there. That is a pretty fast time. So starting off with rockets, but the all-important orb. First one belongs to Space Colonizer. Following that up with the spreader, so good combination. CHX also getting an orb drop.
Same with Telio.
Now you'll notice that Jackamus is playing as the red contestant, where all the others are playing as the blue contestant. So when Jackamus takes a death, he'll emerge from the right side as opposed to the left. And he's the only runner that I know of that does this technique. He has some kind of superstition, as it were, that he thinks that all those spreaders are going to come on the right side during that mutoid. Unfortunately, Space Colonizer did lose that orb. CHX and Telio have the orb intact, but right now, Jackamus not getting weapons, neither is Space Colonizer here. And again, that could be detrimental, but Jackamus picking up the good old Vitamin R. And CHX in really, really good shape. He's got all the foot soldiers down and some of the rocket clip that he'll be able to take down the rest of these shrapnel dudes. Because of that, he'll be first out.
Telio right behind into Total Carnage. And Space Colonizer and Jackamus following not too far behind.
Good combination there. Rockets followed up by an orb there for Space Colonizer, but let's see if he can keep that orb. He's had some troubles in these first couple of races keeping that orb healthy. He'd like to see maybe a Razor Shield, maybe another set of rockets. Hey, it's all I had to do is talk about it, and the situation presents itself for Space Colonizer.
Commentator's blessing, you love to see it.
All right, and a spreader and a Razor Shield for Telio 1, so pretty good. Be able to keep that middle under control. There's a rocket drop for Jackamus. That's nice to have, but he'd love to get that orb back. Actually, he has not had an orb yet in this race. Boy, and CHX and Telio under 3 minutes into the bonus room. Very hot times for the both. What, Jackamus and Space Colonizer, they're very close to each other. And I'll tell you what, this is time for some product placement.
Taco Bell, product placement with Taco Bell.
All right, we had to get one of those in there, one of our classic memes for Smash TV. Look at the opening drop there for CHX. Rockets to clear the gunners off the wall. The best drop that you want to see there to start tank trouble. That's amazing. Telio 1, good use of the smart bomb. That'll give him a little bit of a breather to take down the gunners. Well played there. A spreader for Jackamus still has not seen an orb. Rocket drop, that's going to help him get those gunners off the wall. Meanwhile, Space Colonizer finally gets his second gunner off the wall. So now it's going to come down to some good weapon drops. Smart bomb, good use there by Telio.
Jackamus, meanwhile, taking a death, takes out that second gunner on the wall and gets a Razor Shield, but is looking a little troublesome at the moment. Oh, there's some much-needed rockets, though.
Tell you what, CHX sub-6 definitely in play. He got there at just over the 4-minute mark. These rockets will take down the gunners in front of Mutoid Man, so now he's looking to see if he can get that spreader. Maybe deal that orb damage to Mutoid Man, that extra half form.
Not able to do so, but still the lobber not too shabby.
Yep, lobber consistent damage. Unfortunately, Telio taking a death, and he's going to have no weapons to take down Mutoid Man, and not even a chance to take down the gunners, as he is parked south where he cannot get to them. A key drop is not going to be of any use either. Now Space Colonizer's just gotten into the Mutoid Man room. Gets spreader, but he couldn't get to it in time, and now he does get to the spreader, but runs right into the vibration of Mutoid Man. Bad break there.
Chest open on CHX's side.
Sub-6 very much on the table as he's at the penultimate form and gets a spreader. We could be talking about a 5-4X here. He's going to get the spreader, but he's going away from him. But here comes the final form. Oh, yes, and he's going to use the invulnerability to his advantage there. Now he's looking for another weapon, gets grenades. This spreader could be enough to finish off Mutoid Man for CHX, and still waiting. Not enough!
Wow!
I am surprised. This should be enough. He had to be like a couple hits away. And there it is. It is going to be a sub-6 for CHX 42. What a run. Hellion 1 of Jackamus now into the final form. It's pretty close between Space Colonizer and Hellion 1. It looks like it's one form. Right now, Space Colonizer needs a spreader and fast because we don't know how Brysolf... There's the spreader, but he's opting not to take the death. He wanted to keep the lobbers for consistent damage. But we don't know what's going on with Brysolf and Mr. Dino, but if they have already finished, then these two are the last ones left. Final form now for Telio 1. There's a lot, boy, that movement there by Mutoid Man. My goodness. Lobber for Space Colonizer. He's in the penultimate form, but that's all she wrote. Telio 1 going to break the tape here and finish under 7 minutes and advance to the next round of the knockout tournament.
And I'm looking here in the chat, so Jackamus ended up with 609 despite not getting an orb at any point. Brysolf, the fastest of the bunch, at 5:53, getting a sub-6. CHX said 6 flat, so it was just on that cusp. And it looks like Space Colonizer is going to be the next one knocked out here.
Yeah, tough break there. Mutoid Man not cooperating with him. He did need some help, but unfortunately, the help just did not arrive there for him. Didn't get the spreader. Does finish off Mutoid Man right there, so it'll be about a 7 minute and 30-some second time. So a good effort there by Space Colonizer. But yep, Brysolf, the world record holder, the only one to get a sub-6. CHX, even though on screen it looked like he got the sub-6, the official timing suggests he just missed.